Yeah, it's a quite dark movie. Yeah.
Very dark.
Yeah. Oh yeah, here we go.
Dark.
You really need to see this film now.
Harry Potter got me into books.
Wow, Hogwarts is just really beautiful in the snow. I guess.
Hey guys, welcome back to another Hunchback React, and we're here with Janne Spijkervet.
Hi.
Janne did a lot of amazing soundtracks, but also did electronic music, also did music with AI. You are a very versatile composer.
Well, I try.
You
yes.
try.
I like it. I like what's I like
Do
it.
you remember when you started? Where was the spark where you say it must be something with music?
Yeah. It was I think around 2008, 2009.
Yeah.
And I would say like part of film music was much of my inspiration. Like I loved film music. All the classic scores, John Williams, of course.
Yeah.
And then also this movie, which sadly wasn't scored originally by John, but I loved the music like throughout the series of Harry Potter. So one of the trailers for the 6th movie really inspired me. Like it had such great energy and such.
Oh wow!
Such a vibe.
Did you actually have the privilege to see John Williams live?
Yes, I did.
I think you did.
Yes.
I think I remember some photos coming by.
Yes.
How was that? Because that's things coming together, right?
That was very special. That was very special. He was in Vienna with the Vienna Philharmonic. In one of the oldest concert buildings there, and it was amazing. It was I went I think 2 times. Once in the very expensive seats. We paid like about $300-400 for it.
Was it worth it? That's what people ask.
Yes, totally, totally. And the second day we were, because in Vienna in the back you can sit for free and stand for free. The Stehplätze. Mm-hmm. So we went there at very early in the morning to get a great place.
Wow.
At the whole view, so it was incredible.
I haven't had that privilege. I do think that we had a meet and greet once where we encountered each other with Hans Zimmer.
Yeah.
I think we encountered each other real fast there. Shall we just dive into it and see what we think?
Let's do it.
Harry Potter. Here we go. Oof.
Who's that?
It's getting darker along the series.
Yeah, it's a quite dark movie. Yeah.
Very dark.
Yeah. Oh yeah, here we go.
Thank you, Dumbledore.
Yes.
This time, I cannot hope to destroy it.
This is just my childhood.
He has to help. Oh yeah. Yes.
Times like these, dark times.
Dark times.
Beautiful heart.
Faded.
Gets in.
They can
Reverse symbols.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yes.
On the beat.
I like that.
They're gonna kill me, Harry.
Just slap him. Okay. I love how it goes from like sunny, dark.
Draco Malfoy for a mission.
Yeah, it's along the series. It starts so sweet. The first Harry Potter, and then what happens?
So dark. Yeah. Like the action here, timing is great. It goes so quickly, and like every shot is like so nicely accentuated.
Yeah.
Builds up.
I've seen things that
And a trailer voice.
Yeah.
It fits though.
Now it goes. Yes.
Oh.
I love this team.
Yeah.
So good.
Man, it's so nostalgia, but also it still works.
Yeah. Oh, great modulation.
would leave the fate of our
Building up.
world to chance.
Yeah, burn it.
You must not fail.
Oh wow.
It's over.
Oof.
Oh
Oh no.
no. Mr. Snape.
Millennium Bridge. Bye. Oh yeah,
Epic
burn it all,
ending.
man.
Oh.
Go Dumbledore.
No, don't. It's so sad.
Yeah.
Oh.
And the
Man,
payoff.
it goes wild in that end.
Yes, I know. Yeah, the build is incredible.
They need to, like at one point, they have had so many that's, okay, we need to make a trailer for another one. So how can we make this even top the the previous
Yeah.
one. How can we?
Yeah, I mean, they had like 3 or 4 trailers, of course, for this movie as well. So I
Yeah.
think this was like the latest and the most intense. So
And
you really need to see this film now.
it's just part of my channel. I'm not sure if I can judge
Yeah.
properly because this whole movement and the books I was
Yeah.
reading it. I wasn't a good reader, so when I got these books, there was like something special about them. Like, have you heard about these Harry Potter books? And I think I got it for my birthday, and it really got me reading. And I was so bad at it, but Harry Potter got me into books.
Wow,
So
wow.
really good.
Here we go.
So why did you pick this one in particular? We could pick any of the movies, so you picked this one.
Sure, yeah. I think I mean, Dumbledore said it. This is the sort of the dark turn this movie franchise takes, which I really appreciate.
Yeah.
Like you see, of course, Harry growing up and his friends for quite a long time, like for 5 years. I was also at the bookstore, at 11 p.m., which was, quite late for me back when I was like 9 or 10. But, growing up, and then this, obviously, like my own youth, it also kind of takes like a weird, like darker turn. You get to know things about the world. And, that movie also, that happens. So you see that a little bit, which I really liked and really appreciated. So
I agree. I think what you're saying is right. Especially our generation, we grew up in kind of the same age as Harry Potter.
Right.
So also the battles and the emotions that he was going through in these books was very synchronized to kind of what you experience yourself.
Right, exactly.
So a lot of similarities, and I'm not sure if people from a completely different generation reading it, how they would feel with Harry Potter and stuff. But we really grew up with him,
right? Like
and
in
his
real
friends.
time, right? Like it's all synchronized, which was. And that's why, also this film was such a, a great, like, impressive turn on the story. And also the music, which also became much darker. Like, you have this very sweet Hedwig theme, right? Which is completely, like, engulfed in this quite dark cloak,
I think even with the Warner Brothers logos in the start, they made this comparison between the first one, and they make it very themed in this Harry Potter vibe.
Yeah.
And you see it over time kind of being more destroyed, more dark. Eventually, you don't even see the logo anymore because it's so dark.
Yeah.
But this movie, they kind of, you grow up with it. You grow up with it like, okay, this is the pull-in, it's sweet and a little comedy. I think it was the third movie, the Prisoners, where
that's a good one.
Where they took a extreme turn. I think that was my favorite movie.
Yes.
The whole structure of how they structured it and the turning point of saying, hey, Harry Potter was kind of fun. We're gonna switch it up a little bit.
Yes.
We're gonna mature a little bit.
Exactly. Yeah. It's really shifting gears.
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah.
And music-wise, I think you're saying the same thing. It's or a good thing is that the music also involved. So while you are being educated and going into the emotion of all the characters in the books and in the movies, I think it's also a great lesson of music. How things start to be from very light and happy to quite extreme and dark.
Yeah,
it's really good.
Yeah, and even in the 7th movie, and I think the 6th this was Nicholas Cooper, I think still, and the 7th was, I think, Alexandre Desplat.
Yeah. Great,
like very French score, because it used to be very American, and it gets a bit more European in the end with Nicholas Cooper and with Alexandre Desplat.
In a way, I think it's a good choice, because first you could think, wow, you have to compete with John Williams, but later then you can say, you don't want to compete, so you write something completely else. So
exactly, and that's what the story needed. Yeah, because the story is also like wildly different in the later sequels. Yeah,
I would be quite intimidated if they would ask, like, "Hey, guys, can you do the score for this?" I would say,
would you do it? Would you?
Of course, you would love to. So, but then again, you don't want to disappoint the fans. So there is.
Right.
There's an enormous pressure. So in the start of it, probably, so this was after the books, of course, so there already was an extreme fan base.
Yeah.
So, but if it's a new intellectual property, a new ID, sure, then you can all define everything. But eventually, if it's established, I think you need to be careful to please everybody, or maybe not to please, maybe to go completely contradiction to what people might expect.
Yeah.
Sometimes that is the best choice. Mm-hmm. Same with briefs. Sometimes we get these briefs and they say we want this and this traditional stuff. And sure, you can follow the brief exactly as they ask. Mm-hmm. Or You do completely something off the grid. And sometimes if you stay close to, let's say, the temporary track, so let's say they give you a track of Hans Zimmer and say, can we get something close? You try it and it's always not going to be exactly like that. So the original is going to be better. So sometimes the method is just to do completely something else so they can't compare.
Yeah, exactly.
Do you do that?
Well, I'll tell you, if I have time, which is becoming less, I do 2 demos. This one following the brief and one something nuts, completely weird. Yes.
So
and then see if they have like ideas from it.
What do you think? So if you deliver these, like, do you think the experimental version has a bigger chance? Do you throw them off guard sometimes?
And not very often. No, they like to stay. It's a very safe business sometimes. Yeah,
I have to say
they have a lot of stakeholders.
The Dutch business saver. I think it goes from the saying like don't go too crazy because normal is already crazy enough. I find it a ridiculous statement. Like go big or go home. That's what I think.
Yes. Sorry, un-Dutch.
But I like to say go a little bit more experimental. And especially if you have 3 trailers, maybe go for one traditional one experimental one, and maybe one more on a specific emotion. That's what I would like. Great one. At Christmas, I always try to watch the whole series.
Yes, do a marathon.
It's for me. It's a Christmassy thing. Is this why is that? Why does it feel Christmassy?
Hogwarts is just really beautiful in the snow. I guess I don't know.
Oh well. Yeah. I have to still. It's on my list. I have to go to Harry Potter Studios in London. I have passed it.
Same. Yeah.
I just I didn't find the time yet. I just need to make some time and do some magic tricks there. Oh well. Thanks for bringing this one. For you guys, if you like this, make sure to subscribe. And if you have any suggestions on movies, games, and other trailers that you want us to react to, leave it down below. For now, I want to thank you for watching and see you next time. Hey there, I appreciate you watching the video. If you like this one, check out this video or that video. And if you want to support the channel, make sure to click on top of my head on the logo and subscribe to the channel.